What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to P&Q, the 2023 Christmas special. And I have some questions here and I've got them printed out. and I'm still getting over my, whatever it is I've got, cough, cold thing, chest infection, all of the above. So forgive me if I'm, a bit like that sometimes, so I'm doing my best. Not drinking coffee in this episode. I'm drinking Ribena. So there you go. Ribena, my favourite juice. Now, this is all about raising vibrations, raising frequencies. Today, filming this on the 21st, so the winter solstice. And I've noticed there is a lot of negativity out and about. People are all really pissed off, and they seem more angsty than usual. Not that you get much of that around here anyway, certainly not like where I used to live, but yeah, I've noticed a few people. There's some guy swearing at the cash machine because he couldn't get any money out, and there's another guy at the other cash machine, he was effing and jaffing, and I thought, yeah, there's a lot of negativity around. It's like walking through I don't know, a big city. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway, P&Q, the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or put comments to me. And yeah, here we go. So this is it. This is Christmas 2023. I know I've recently put out the video about Rufus, my dog, but we've got to keep going. We've got to move on. We've got to not get sucked into the mire of depression, which is always a danger in times like that. So I had to get that video done so that I wouldn't feel guilty about making future videos. So here we are. We're making P&Q now, and so I've got some questions which you gave me, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I've got a couple of questions. I've got one which I can't remember who asked me, and that's embarrassing. I've got a question I've put to myself as well, because something I wanted to talk about. Anyway, I've got a few. I'll start. There's four questions that weren't on the video asking or the posts asking if you had any questions for me. So we'll do those first. Now, the first question I was asked, I can't remember. I was talking about this with someone. I can't remember. But anyway, they asked me, we were talking about A Christmas Carol, because, you guys, you may know, I like watching that every year. A version of it. Anyway, they asked me at the time, which version of A Christmas Carol is your favourite, and why is that then? Well, my favourite version of A Christmas Carol, I think it's a joint first, actually, but well, I'm gonna say the Patrick Stewart version. Now, it's what I would call modern era, a modern day. Well, it's not set in modern day, but it's modern. It's a modern making of it. Yeah. It's too old to be called contemporary. It's not really old enough to be called classic, and yet it contains that classic, or many of the classic nuances that make me think of a movie as classic. It just does. His delivery of certain lines, and his command of his acting ability in general, I just think it's phenomenal. To me, it's a classic. The other one, which is, I don't know if it's there or just almost there, is A Muppets Christmas Carol, but that's so vastly different from the Patrick Stewart one that it's it's a completely different kettle of fish, really. But I'm going to go with the Patrick Stewart version. It's the version I watched this year. Now, I didn't watch it on Christmas Eve this year. I watched it earlier. I watched it about a week ago or so. due to the passing of my best buddy Rufus, I don't think I'm going to be watching any more versions this year. Too sad. I'm staying away from sad stuff at the moment, right? So, and it can be quite sad. So, but yeah, I'm going to go with the Patrick Stewart version for that one. Oh, so thirsty. Right, this is a question I'm putting to myself. So it's from me. So Pete says, what Christmas traditions do you have? Do you have any new ones? Well, yes, my old tradition was always watching A Christmas Carol or a version of A Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve. Just been talking about that, right? But now with the passing of my buddy, we've come up with a whole new Christmas tradition, and it's essentially a pub crawl around Seaton. It's one that I don't suppose we'll ever be able to complete because it's a bit of a marathon. Man, it's great, and the reason it's great is because we start out at one particular pub at one end of Seaton, and we end up right the way around back to the other side. So there's a little bit of walking involved, but not in between. The furthest you've got to walk is to the first pub, right? And on the way, you get to pass so many gorgeous lights and displays in the gardens. I think it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, that alone is enough to lift one's spirits, and we did it the day after we took Rufus to the vets. We just needed to do something, rather than sit in and mope around, and it really did help. It really did. And it's going to be a new one, and it's Christmas time. Mrs. Minnie Warzone, lost her mum, and she gets a bit, sad thinking about her mum at this time of year. So we definitely needed a new tradition, and that is what we did. We got to 3, I think, places, because we had such a good, we were having such a good time in the first one. We decided to stay there for a while. So a few drinks later, we got involved in carol singing and raffle draws, and it was just a good laugh, really good laugh. We had a good time. So that's our new, it's the Rufus pub crawl, I'm going to call it. Okay. Again, I don't remember who asked me this. This was a while ago, though. Someone I was talking to on the phone, talking about Christmases. Not doing it like... No, it wouldn't have been my mum. Anyway, I was talking to somebody and they said, do you ever remember having a white Christmas? The answer is, yes, I do. It was here, in Seaton, when I was about, 4 or 5 years old, perhaps. It snowed hard on Christmas Day. It was like, white everywhere. It was lovely, beautiful. And oh yeah, a random person asked me, and I remember who this is. I don't know the name, but it was another shopper in Tesco's when we were in there talking about Christmas songs that come over the tannoy. He said, do you like or hate Christmas songs? I said, well, for the longest time I hated them, and I still dislike a lot of them, and that is due back when I used to work in retail, having to work over the Christmas period, hearing the same songs on a loop repeated over and over and over again. It's like Chinese water torture. It just drives you nuts. And I just came to hate them. I just came to hate them. To get PTSD when I'd hear them again, it's like, no, I just, there are a couple now that I can listen to, it's not the easiest, but yeah. But there you go. Anyway, right now on to the questions that were left on the videos. I print them out with your YouTube icons next to them. It's really cool. And this next one comes from Who Took My Dice? Ultramarines and Beyond. This is Steve. I love your icon, by the way. Your head on the Space Marine there. That's just awesome. He says, I love your P&Qs, Pete. On to the questions. Number 1, what is your favourite Christmas tradition? Well, my favourite Christmas tradition is now my new one of going around the Rufus pub crawl, the tour, which we will do now the nearest Saturday to the 16th of December, whatever that falls on each year, because that marks it was a Friday, and it marks the day we moved here, and another year that we've been here in this wonderful place. So that is our new favourite tradition. 2, what fond hobby memories do you have that are tied to the season? Hobby memories. Hobby memories. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that Ribena. Hobby memories. Pardon me. I just like doing things like this. Last year I did P&Q Christmas special. It was downstairs, I believe, in my office, or just sat in front of it. I just finished work for the day, I think, for the Christmas actually, and I'm off now, funnily enough, for Christmas, so that's good. So I think doing these at Christmas are my fond hobby memories. 3, what are you looking forward to in 2024? I'm looking forward to being able to get some games done here and some role playing done here, and specifically for the channel, videos to go along with that. Will it happen? I hope so, but that is what I'm looking forward to. Get some gaming in. And I want to, I've got ideas for like the Warhammer stuff and the bolt action stuff. I want to set up tables and situations, scenarios, and try out different things, different tactics and different things like that, see how they would work. Perhaps I can film that. That would be awesome. Have a very happy Christmas. Thank you, Steve, and you too, my friend. Okay. Decameta says, I'm sorry if I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Decameta? Decametra? Yeah, sorry if I'm butchering your name, I do apologise. Says, how's your recovery going? Now, I think you are talking about my back injury from when I fell down the stairs. I don't think you're talking about this cold cough thing I've got going on now. I think you're talking about when I fell down the stairs. Well, that's recovering nicely, thank you very much. Still have some pain in my side, but it's vastly improved, and it's still getting better. It's an ongoing thing. I'm just gonna blow my nose a moment. Sorry about that. Back with the program now. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for asking. It's getting there slowly but surely. Thank you. Okay, back to Stephen, who took my dice. Says, more questions it is. What is your all-time favourite holiday drink? Probably mulled wine, I would say. Probably. Yeah. What is your favourite all-time holiday food or treat? Treeslets, they're called. Treeslets, like little cheese biscuit things in the shape of Christmas trees. I don't know if you have them over there, but They are awesome. They come in little tins, and you pull the top off, and I use the lids as little pallets sometimes. Yeah, so those treeslets, they're called. I get being tired, my friend. This past month and a bit has gotten me dead tired. Yeah, Carl, doesn't it get to you? Yes, doesn't it get to you? Yeah. Yes. So, yeah. Funny enough, I went to hospital today to see a consultant, and we were talking about, it was to do with changing over from the Plymouth care where I used to live to the Exeter care, which will taking over for my healthcare. So going through a bunch of stuff, bunch of questions, and talking about various symptoms and issues that I have. Just saying, being tired and fatigued, that is the biggest one, because it's the most life halting one. I think it stops you doing everything. So I think, yeah. Anyway, thank you for your comments and questions. Linking back to your other question of what you're looking forward to in 2024, I've just thought of another one, actually, as we're still on you now. I do have another one. It's a hope. I would like to try and do some live shows. That would be awesome. Maybe get that done on a weekend day or something like that, Saturday or something. That would be cool. Not every Saturday, perhaps, maybe every other Saturday, something like that. That would be really good. Okay, let's move on. Gamers with Coffee. It says, boost immune system is a good thing and millions do it. Keep at it, sir. New mic sounds good. Well, it's just I had it, I've got it plugged in at the moment, so it's kind of, the mic is literally plugged into the microphone, but I can use this itself as a microphone. If I take it outside, I can put like the wind cover on it and a handle, and I can just use it as a microphone. And I was just trying out a new sound setup, which might make things easier sometimes. I don't know. Boosting immune system, yeah, it's a difficult one. Yeah, I don't know how to approach it really. My white blood cells are attacking my nervous system, and the medication I take for my condition, it kind of suppresses my white blood cells into my lymph nodes. So if I boost my immune system, is that just giving more blood cells that the treatment is going to have to try and keep in check? I don't know. I take natural stuff, like vitamins and different things. So I think that's the way to go. But yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. Thank you for your comment. Thank you. Okay, last but certainly by no means least, we're on to JamJar43. How are you doing, sir? I hope you're all good this Christmas. So that's great video, Pete. Questions. Your 3 favourite paints for the month. Wow. I don't think have I even painted anything this month? I don't think I have. Be any paint that I could get my hands on, to be truthful. What have I painted most of? I think brown is something I've painted most of lately, though. Browns. So I've done a lot of leathers and trousers and that sort of thing, you see. I would like to get back to Imperial Fists, because I've been painting those bad boys. But I've got an urge to paint red. So brown, yellow, red. Who knows? I'll say that. Any projects for January? Yes, projects. The restoration of Thunderbird 2. The Dinky version. The Dinky toy version. Oh, that's coming up. Excuse me. I had this. One like this. As a child. My favourite toy for a long time. I've got the Matchbox green ones as well, but I had the blue version, and this is the one I had. And I thought it was brilliant. Absolutely phenomenal. I just loved Thunderbirds, and I want to do a project to restore this. I'm going to strip it all down, take it to bits, repaint it, put new decals on it, new springs and legs if needed, whatever it needs. I want to sort out, you know, and yeah, that'll be my big project for 2024. Excuse me. Oh. Favourite miniature in the pile of unboxed goodness, if any? Probably my Baneblade and my Chaos Knight, which is there somewhere. Baneblade and Chaos Knight, yeah, because they're big, and it'll take me a while to get them done. But yeah, so that's, yeah, wow, that's the questions. That is P&Q 2023 Christmas 2023. Wow, thank you so much for everybody who participated in that. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I don't think I'll be doing a New Year P&Q. I don't think so, but I'll probably be doing a video just talking about it, or talking about the year gone by and that sort of thing, because it's been a hell of a year. Well, it's been a roller coaster. It really has. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this P&Q. Don't forget, all brushes lead to war, and they do, because my brushes will be coming back with a vengeance after Christmas. I'll be doing lots of painting, and yeah, I'll see you on another one, guys. Till then, bye for now. Bye bye. Oh, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.